Friday, back on Behind the Gloves with another news update, keeping you guys up to date with all things combat. Now, Conor McGregor has got himself in the headlines once again, as he does with his way of talking, and anything Conor gets involved in, you know it's hitting the headlines. Of course it is. But anyway, it's boxing, and by the way, it's nothing to do with the UFC. He responded to Oscar De La Hoya's comment. Now, this is what happened. Oscar De La Hoya was asked what would happen if he boxed Conor McGregor. This is what he said. Oh, come on, 2 rounds. One thing about me, I went for the kill always. Conor McGregor, I love him in the octagon. I respect him. I watch him all the time. But the boxing ring is a whole different story. He said this to CBS State of Combat podcast. Conor McGregor, as smooth as he is, replied with this one sentence. He said, I accept your challenge, Oscar De La Hoya. Now, I highly doubt that Oscar De La Hoya would come out of retirement to fight Conor McGregor. Regardless of how much money this fight makes, he doesn't need that money. He's got a promotional company. He's got huge fighters under his promotional company. He's got Canelo. He's got the upcoming Stein, Ryan Garcia. And, you know, it's a successful business. Obviously, with them partnered with DAZN as well, it's a very successful business. There is absolutely no need for him to come out of retirement. And you know what? The main thing is, I don't think Oscar's been in the gym. Like, for example, how Floyd came back. Floyd's always been in and out of the sport. And Floyd has a different type, like, you know, he has his own, you know, management company and stuff. But I don't think he's as invested as Oscar is into his. You could possibly say that, you know, Oscar's is more successful in terms of he treats it more so as a business, you know, from what I've seen. I'm not judging it in that retrospect, but what I'm saying is Mayweather stays in the gym, he keeps fit, and he almost keeps fighting fit. You see him sparring when he's not even, like, he's retired and he's still sparring. He's still hitting the pads. He's still, you know, working out like a champion, like a fighter. Oscar, I think, you know, has, you know, as he should, taken his foot off the gas and focused on his other ventures. So he's definitely not as fit as Mayweather was when he took on Conor McGregor. But, you know, for fantasy matchup sakes and quarantine sakes, seeing as though we've got nothing else to talk about, who would win this fight? If it happened now, I think there's a very high chance that Conor beats him, because Conor has had his experience in the ring with the best ever, as some call him, and he can possibly improve from that. And the thing is, counteract that with what I just said about Oscar, you know, not staying in the gym and focusing on other things. You know, his old age has probably caught up to him. Father time's probably caught up to him. But if it happened way back when Oscar was still a fighter, and if McGregor was around at that time as a fighter, I think Oscar De La Hoya would have beaten him, because Oscar De La Hoya was one of the best of that era, and, you know, he was a very skilled, very talented fighter. I just don't see how Conor McGregor's skill set would match up to him, you know. So that's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Make sure to subscribe, and I hope you guys are all well during this quarantine season. And also make sure for all the content that's coming, got a load of interviews coming through for you guys. The podcast Behind the Mic with Michelle Joy Phelps will be active as well, so make sure to stay tuned for all of that. Peace, guys.
Hey Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you go ahead and do so by clicking this icon right here and hit the bell button so you can get notified every time we upload a new video. And we also have a free app available on iTunes and Google Play, so make sure you go and download that. Bye Fight fans.